of this, just because speed is still kind of king, to be honest. Like speed kills. But what happens if me and my opponent have the exact same speed stat? This is how we're going to look at it. Let's say we're both, here, let's say we're both, that's not what I want. I want paint, honestly. That's what I need. I need paint. Let's say I'm 57 speed aqua versus a 57 speed aqua, right? And that would put us at what? 420 health. And he has, let's say, me, them. Exactly, James, but that's all related to stats. That's not really like, so this is in a situation. Let's go aqua versus aqua, and is what we're going to talk about here. But this situation applies at any time in the game if you and your opponent have the same speed and you're fighting for that number one, how do I know if he's going to go first next turn? How am I going to go? Who is it? Versus high speed versus low HP. So let's say he has 420 still. Then who's got the higher skill? I don't know. What's a pure skill? 35? 35. See, again, I should know that. Like, that's basic. I should know the stat line of everything like that. Then we have 35 versus 35, right? And then who's got the higher morale? 27. Again, garbage. 27 to 27. So it's literally going to come down to the lower fighter ID. Yeah, James, very crucial with birds with back doors as well. You can get that can ruin your day. So low fighter. Does anybody know what this means? Does anybody know right here what this means? This is not me like calling anybody stupid by any means. Like, I'm just asking, like, does anybody know what that number even references? It's literally this number right here. It's literally that. Your actual Axie ID. So let's say, for demonstration purposes, my Axie is number 500. That's the number when you join. What do you mean? It's literally the Axie's identification number. Like, what number Axie is this in the Axie universe? So if I'm Axie ID 500, which by the way would cost a lot of fucking money, and he is 700k, he's 700,000. Because all of these stats were the same, it literally matters who's older. Seniority. No, sir. Who has the older one? So, for example, like, I mean, any of them, like, I'm 6'1", If he's 6'1", 7'3", or lower, he goes first. So the older Axie goes first. Who was here first? Yeah, right. Literally the opposite, but hey, I mean, at least you took a swing. Okay, here, I have a quiz. Let's say these are both aquas. I'm gonna do a quiz, right? Actually, at your channel points, it doesn't really matter. Left or right, which Axie, this is, okay, so we have speed. Oh, that's bad. Speed, HP right here. We have skill, morale, and then ID number. Yeah, which one do you think it is? Type it in the chat then. If you can't vote on the poll, just type it in the chat. Which one do you think would go first here based off if these were their numbers? Like, again, it has 57 speed. This one has 420 health. This one has 412. This one has 35 speed. This one has skill, sorry. This one has 36 skill. 27 morale versus 29. And then number 35 versus number 50,000. Which one do you guys think would go first? Okay, Aqua 2. Anybody else? What does anybody else think? Angel, what do you think? Angel, I'm curious to see what you think right here. Okay, Aqua 2. So the correct answer is Aqua 2 right here. Why? Why is Aqua 2 the correct answer? Right, the right side. Yep. Why though? What do you guys think? What does everybody... James thinks it's because of HP and the number. Okay. Aldrin thinks it's because he's older. Okay. High morales, high skill, low number. Okay. Angel says 27, 29 for morale. Okay. Does anybody want to take some more shots? Look again. Look, just like they have same speed, but number 2 is older. Yeah, you're right. But it would never matter in this scenario. The IDs wouldn't matter. So these are irrelevant. These don't matter because it was already determined. It was determined before this. Remember, this has to fall down line. This has to fall down the line. So if any reason one of these acts, like if they have the same speed, whoever has the lower HP would then go first. If they have the same HP, then whoever has the high skill would go first. If they have the same speed, the same HP, and the same skill, then morale would matter. If they had all 4 of these the same, then fighter ID would matter. Rays finally got it right. Rays got it right out of all of you. Exactly, it's a domino effect. So as we can see, yeah, James, you did get it right. You got it right the first, like when you said because of HP and whatever else you said. HP and number is what you said. But it would never matter. It would never come down to this. It would never come down to this. It would never come down to this. Because they have the same speed. So it's not this, right? What's next? Or what's the only thing left? Is the very next thing. HP, low HP. So because this Aqua, which... Does anybody think this can exist actually? I just literally pulled these numbers out of my ass. I don't even know if it could like act like if that's actual real. Hold on, let's look. I don't know what those numbers would be actually, but so it's right here. Because this Aqua has less health, it's going to attack first.